All right, while the crew is getting set up, we are going to find out some fuel, file the IFR, so on and so forth. So we're doing FedEx Express Virtual today. I've already logged in and set my route, so I'm not gonna have to worry about this again. So the zero fuel weight is 267.2 A306, FedEx 3650, flight level 290. Our route Boise 3 Roar to Skis 5 arrival into Salt Lake City. Figure out our fuel. Winds are 252 at 44 knots. A little bit of a tailwind there, that's good. Our fuel is 25.9. Might just make that 26 even. $267.2. Tropa is 483. And minus 30. $29.96. And we are using 28 left today because 28 right is closed. And we're going to plan 16 left arrival. Just a few clouds. The wind is out of the south, so 16 left is good. I think we can do CPDLC. Stuff loads slowly because I have a Ethernet surge protector installed right now. During the summertime, it's imperative I have all the surge protection I can have because I live in Florida, the lightning capital. Getting power surges all the time here. Oh, so there is no CBDLC. Never mind. This is Boise. So they only have PDC, so we can't do the CPDLC. So we are heavy though. Roy IFR 290. Leave that blank. Boise, Salt Lake. File. Oh. Boise. Doing 28 left. 10 knots. No clouds. Salt Lake City. 16 right. Wind right down the runway. Scattered. No problemo. There's no weather to speak of. Do I have radar on? Yep. Yeah, a little bit of rain there. And it's like no clouds, probably no ice. So there's a little tiny bit of ice. Let's wonder what altitude that starts. Oh, it might have a little icing around 180. I'll probably be lower than 210 by the time I get to the lake. So we'll remember that. All right. Reload my weather. All right, flight plan is files. Let me close all those windows. I'll hop in here. Wait for the battery to disappear. All right, the airport GPS coordinate for the center of the field, 4333. So FMS, you're good to August 11th for this nav data. Boise, Salt Lake City. So 43, 33, 116, 13, all good there. Do an alignment. Should only be like 7 minutes. Yep, 7 minutes for alignment. All right, let's load her up. 2672, I believe. A306 fuel. Load her up. Fire suppression on the smoke, the cargo smoke detector. Use the center tanks for the APU. Get that started. Accelerating. Four minutes on the alignment. Do APU bleed. It's summertime, we'll do max cool. $17 quarts of oil. Hydro is full. And all that is good. Bleed air is 35 psi, we're good for engine start. And we got the air conditioning going on here. How do I get out of that? All right. Boise. Doing 28 left. I just need something for frequencies. $23.9. And $125.9 is clearance. Why doesn't it show up on there? guess it doesn't have to show up on an approach chart to have clearance. That doesn't make much sense. All right, 125.9.
Sky condition, clear. Temperature 30. Dew point 2. Altimeter 29906. Arriving and departing runway 28 left. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airman runway 10 left 28 right closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike. Boise Air Terminal. ATIS information, Mike.
And we'll go ahead and monitor guard. I usually do that. I have ATIS on one and guard on the other standby. Switch between them two. And elevation at Boise is 2872, so we are within 70, so fine there. Let's start my ACARS. Alright, it's not gonna let me do it, so I need to exit and we'll come back in here.
Southwest 278, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
Version text is denied. Let me see here. Three, 1, 3, okay. Let's try this again. All right, there we go. And we are on clearance and ground is on standby. So.
Roger.
Afternoon, Boise clearance, FedEx 3650 heavy cargo with November, IFR Salt Lake City.
FedEx 3650 Heavy Boise clearance, clear to Salt Lake City Airport, Boise 3 departure, radar vector is roar, then is filed. Maintain 16,000. Big Sky 119.6, squawk 1514.
Clear to Salt Lake City via Boise 3 departure, radar vectors roar, then as filed, climb maintain 16,000. Big Sky departure 119.6, squawk 1514, FedEx 3650 heavy.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, read back correct.
Alright, so we're going to go to ground in towers
754 Romeo
18.
Foxtrot Oakland Center, do you have the weather for your destination and a request?
1.
From where?
And as long as this is done aligning, which it is, we can do this top panel. You don't want to turn on ATR. ATS, you don't want to turn on the ATS auto throttle system unless the alignment is done for whatever reason. And once you do that, start
Number
your little
754
clock.
Romeo Foxtrot, cross a poor at or above 6,000, cleared straight in RNAV, runway 31 approach.
And then we'll do company route, uplink. Let me double check it with the winds. It's good. Tripa is 483 minus 30. And 483. $60,2935 flight plan Boise SID. We're doing 28 left. Yeah, 28 left. Boise 3. Insert. Salt Lake. ILS 16 left. No transition for that. And it's not the Lee I-5, it's Skis 5. Skis, BY, insert. And then the approach goes from Iron to Lagoon. There's actually a waypoint between those two, so we're going to add that in manually. And we will clear the vector.
Boise clearance, good afternoon. Solaris 845, information November, request IFR clearance to San Diego.
Solaris 845, nothing on file for you. Skyhigh 208, no traffic observed between you and the airport. Report cancellation of IFR or Mr. Roach Airborne. This frequency. You can also cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Frequency change for.
Alright, 26-0. 0 fuel 8's 26.
That was 278, you on frequency?
Yes, sir. Southwest 278's right here.
Never got your check-in with NorCal. San Jose, altimeter's 29908. Do you have the ATIS?
Yes, sir. Southwest 278 has Romeo at San Jose. I thought I checked in.
We've got Sierras up now, and are you planning the ILS?
Yes, sir. ILS from Clyde, if that works for you, Southwest 278.
It does. Southwest 278 at Clyde, cleared the ILS runway 30 left approach.
27.
Clyde cleared ILS runway 30 left approach, Southwest 278.
And Boise clearance, we called dispatch. We sent it, request an IFR clearance for San Jose 45, please.
RSA 45, stand by.
We need to come back, could be 28 left. Goes right there. Send that to perf. Doing 28 left. Takeoff weight is 292. 292. 15. Actually, we have yeah, we'll do packs off. We'll do flex. It's not really grabbing ATIS, it's grabbing a METAR. It should just say METAR request instead of ATIS request. Because ATIS gives you way more than
San Jose Tower 124.0.
weather.
Tower 124.0, Southwest 278.
Dry, anti-ice.
Number 4, Male Fox, I know traffic observed between you and Pass Robles Airport before cancellation of IFR. Mr. Approach Airborne on this frequency. You can also cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Group exchange is approved.
9, it's close enough. 31's
San
temperature.
Jose Tower, Southwest 278, 14 out for a 30 left.
South 278, San Jose Tower, wind
258.
3006, runway 30 left, go to land.
30 left, cleared land, Southwest 278.
RSA 45, Boise clearance, cleared to San Diego Lindbergh Airport, Boise 3 departure, radar vectors high vol, then as filed. Maintain 6000. Departure with Big Sky 119.6, squawk 6302.
San Jose 45, cleared to San Diego, Boise 3 departure, high vol, transition as filed. Oh, sorry, radar vectors high vol. As filed, climb maintain 16,000, departure 19.6, and squawk 6302.
RSA 45, read back correct.
16, and our V2 is 151, so 71. And we are taking off west. So initial heading of 098. And we'll do heading. And we're going to be doing the Boise 3, so that is .3 098. That is our departure. As long as if it's been more than 5 minutes, we can change power sources. We're up to 8. So we'll reset that. APU is available, so we'll go ahead and disconnect external. Now we're running off of APU. Brake pressure is in the green. If it wasn't, you could pressurize it right here. Flex temperature is 59. Fuel pumps on. Verify my A-cars is running. It is.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call us through the menu when you're ready to go. Ground to cockpit, the tow's driving up now. All doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
It's gonna have us cross here at Mike, I guess. Okay. Do beacon light on.
Southwest 276 on Juliet, cross runway 30 right. Join Zulu to parking and monitor ground point 7. Take care.
Tows connected and
On Juliet, cross runway 30 right and join Zulu to parking and monitor ground.
Okay, push is
and
commencing.
Southwest 278, take care also.
We're William Mike Rider.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
Oakland Flight Service Station, Sierra 754 Romeo Foxtrot. We made it on the ground in Paso. I'd like to cancel IFR.
Sorry, who was canceling IFR?
Sierra 754 Romeo Foxtrot. We made it on the ground in Paso.
Number 754 Romeo Foxtrot received. Thanks. Have a great day.
Romeo Foxtrot, thank you. Shuttle Center, Sky High 208, safely on the ground at Orcas Island, request cancel IFR.
Sky High 208, IFR cancellation received. Good day.
Thank you, good day.
Number 52 Lima Mike,
Just
you
disconnected
said to
and
maintain
bypass
900,000,
pins
you can make your
removed.
approach with
Signals on
Cascade
the
approach
left.
on
Have a
frequency
good
point
one.
just a moment. Number 2 Lima Mike, affirmative, you said to maintain 900,000.
$15, $14. TARA.
Number 52 Lima Mike, contact Cascade approach 119.6. You can make your request there. Take care.
Exec ground, 235 Alpha Delta, IFR Concord with November.
Number 235 Alpha Delta, exact ground on request, Emma.
Alright, let's turn on some taxi lights here.
Cascade approach, Vision Jet 52 Lima Mike is with you, level at 9,000 with a request.
Number 52 Lima Mike, Cascade approach, Corvallis altimeter 3014, go ahead.
3014, roger, we have current Corvallis weather. We'll be requesting the RNAV runway 35 approach from Eugene.
Number 52 Lima Mike, roger, expected.
52 Lima Mike, thank you.
Visibility 10.
Number 235 Alpha Delta, exact ground, clear to the Concord Airport.
Temperature 31.
Radar vector Sacramento, then is filed.
Altimeter
Maintain 2000. NorCal
Arriving and departing runway
127.4.
28
Squawk
left.
2725.
Visual approaches in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on
Concord
course heading,
Airport, radar
altitude,
vectors
and
Sacramento,
inflict following
VOR,
instructions.
MS file.
Notice to airmen runway 10 left 28 right
2,000
close.
feet.
Read back all
Frequency
runway assignments and hold short
127.4,
instructions.
squawk
Advise on initial
2725.
contact. You have information November.
5 Alpha Delta, read back correct. Envision Jet 52 Lima Mike cross the Eugene VOR at or above 5,000, then clear the RNAV runway 35 approach to Corvallis.
At about 5,000, Eugene cleared for the RNAV 35. Vision Jet 52 Lima Mike, and we're out of 9 for 5.
Roger.
Boise ground, FedEx 3650 heavy, North Cargo with November, ready taxi.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Boise ground runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha.
28 right via Alpha. Actually, ATIS had that runway closed. I have programmed 28 left, FedEx 3650 heavy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it is 28 left. Runway, it'll be FedEx 3650 heavy, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha and Mike. Cross runway 28 right on Mike.
28 left at Mike. via Alpha and Mike cross 28 right at Mike, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Probably said that wrong, but you got the gist. All right, let's go left here at Alpha.
Shuttle Center, Sky High 208, request IFR to Echo Alpha Tango.
Sky High 208, Seattle Center on request, standby.
Turn on the strobes since we're going to be crossing a runway, even though it's closed. Do pitot heat, takeoff config check.
Sky High 208,
Normal.
Seattle Center, cleared to the Wenatchee Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 9,000. Departure with center 126.6. Squawk 3365. Hold for release.
18-1.
Sky High 208, clear to Wenatchee Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 9,000. 126.6 for departure, squawk 3365, hard for release.
Gonna flex 98.5.
Sky High at 208, read back correct. Just call back to the runway 1 first line when you're ready.
Would call Sky High 208.
You know what? I think I have the wrong.
Exec ground, Sky 235 Alpha Delta, ready for taxi.
278.
Main ramp.
235 Alpha Delta, executive ground, runway 20, taxi via Mike and Delta, across runway 12 on Mike.
20 via Mike, Delta, across runway 12, 5 Alpha Delta.
Boise Tower FedEx 3650 Heavy, on short 28 left.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, Boise Tower, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, wind at 330 at 8.
28 left, clear for takeoff, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, now we're good. We'll do ignition continuous. Landing lights are on. Auto brake max. Arm those thingamajiggers. Rotate at 149. A little bit of a right crosswind. Done a little bit of crosswind deflection. I'm going to put in about a quarter amount of the rudder. positive right. Gear coming out.
FedEx 3650, heavy contact Big Sky departure.
Over to Big Sky departure, FedEx 3650 Heavy, see ya.
Boise ground, Solaris 845, information November short of Delta, ready for taxi. Oh, short Alpha.
Solaris 845, Boise ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha, Mike, cross runway 28 right at Mike.
Alpha Mike to 28 left, cross right at Mike, Solaris 845.
Big Sky departure, FedEx 3650 Heavy, Boise 3, leaving 4,000, climbing 16,000.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Big Sky departure, radar contact.
Do that to normal. Set that. Should be online with this radial, yep. So that's why I hit the 278 113.3 Boise radial so we could be on that radial outbound, which is why I clicked the VL, which is VOR and or localizer, which is not approach, it's just localizer. Undo the speed brake.
FedEx 3650 heavy, turn left heading 130.
Left turn 130, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Back to nav.
52 Lima Mike, no traffic observed between you and your destination. Report cancellation of IFR or Mr. Approach airborne this frequency. You can cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Frequency changes approved.
52 Lima Mike, copies. We're in the cloud. We'll cancel when we get on the ground. 52 Lima Mike.
Don't need that anymore, or that anymore, or that anymore.
Channel Center, Sky High 208, holding short of runway 16 at Orcas, number 1, ready for departure.
FedEx 3650 Heavy 1 will proceed direct roar and resume on navigation and contact Salt Lake City Center on 128.72. Good day.
Clear direct roar, resume on navigation, Salt Lake Center, 128.72 at FedEx 3650 Heavy. See it.
Sky High 208 Seattle Center, release for departure. Clearance is void if not off by 1940 Zulu, time now 1933. If not off in the next 7 minutes, call back within 10 from now with your intentions and frequency change, crew.
Sky High 208, release not void 40, time now 33, otherwise intentions in 10 minutes, and frequency change approved. Good day.
2872. Salt Lake Center, FedEx 3650, 14,300, climbing 16,000.
FedEx 3650 Salt Lake City Center, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Going to maintain flight level 290, FedEx 3650.
Number 235 Alpha Delta, executive ground, or correction, exec tower, fly heading 220, runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Cam pressure 16 and climbing 1630, which is all good. I'll lower that volume a little bit.
Flyer say 45, Boise Tower, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, wind is 3008.
I didn't realize there was another runway over here. Huh. Looking at Sky Vector, let me see what that is. That's weird, I don't... Oh. No? Red Baron Air Park? I think that was it. Anywho, we are passing our transition altitude, so we'll go standard. Climb all the way up to flight level 290. Lights are
Alpha Delta,
out.
contact NORCAL departure.
Seatbelts off for the crew. And I'll turn off max cool now. And that's about it until our descent. So I'm gonna stop the recording here and we'll pick it up on our descent so you guys won't be bored with the cruise part. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, we've gotten our descent clearance via the skis 5 arrival, skis 5. So he said the crossbear, because they're in the South Ops still, so crossbear at 16,000, which is on the chart. I'm just waiting for this PDEV thing to pop up. So there's two ways to do it. You can hit the down arrow and it will descend automatically right here. Or I just prefer
good afternoon, citation
to
7
hit
Tango Tango, flight
profile
level 410.
when that pops up.
Citation 7 Tango Tango Denver
And
Center,
then
roger.
that will force the descent, kind of like an open climb or a managed climb before you top of descent at about 1,000 feet per minute or so. Sometimes that works better for me. So once it picks up the pace of the descent a little bit, then I'll let them know that we have departed our last assigned altitude. I already put TCAS on below, which is done right here. Just click ATC, click below, and that's all you need. Salt Lake Center, FedEx 3650 is leaving 2990.
FedEx 3650, roger, thanks.
Alright, everything is good up there. It's the only thing I don't like about the descent. Let's just start to descend at like 4,000 feet per minute, and then it goes back to like normal. Alright, so south, boot, then iron. So we'll get a descend via when we get close to bear, or yeah, when we get close to bear. Bear is the deciding factor whether or not you do 17 or 16 depending on the ops. So I always have a second flight plan ready to go if I need to switch it up.
So the 121, will your push require you to take an active taxiway?
And the approach is ILS 16 left, which is a Cat 2 and 3. And the airport.
Alright, so rather than requesting push and start, just request a push onto the taxiway that you need. Which one are you going to take?
109.5. And 164.
And I don't have a whiskey.
2475 is ATIS.
37, dew point 8.
FedEx 3650, contact Salt Lake City approach 128.1.
Salt Lake City approach 128.1, FedEx 3650.
And FedEx 3650, I gave you a wrong frequency. It'll be Salt Lake City approach 135.5, 3550, sorry about that.
No problem. Salt Lake approach 135.5, FedEx 3650. 35.5. I'll come back to that, so we'll pop that over. And I already got D8s. Let me make sure it hasn't changed, just so I can get ahead of this. Salt Lake approach, FedEx 3650 heavy, skis 5, leaving flight level 200 to cross bear at 16,000. Current with Victor. Request ILS 16 left approach from Iron.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Salt Lake City approach. Thanks for Victor. After bear, descend via the skis 5 arrival and expect the ILS runway 16 left approach.
After bear, descend via the skis 5 arrival, and I can plan on that. FedEx 3650 heavy. Alright, I already know the altimeter is 2997. So let's go ahead and print ourselves some weather info. So we got Where am I going? Salt Lake City. And after Bear, we can go down to 11,000 per the star. So we'll cross Bear, and then we'll head left to Boot at cross at 13, and then Hinky at 11, and then we'll at some point in here get approach clearance. So we can't descend past 11 until we're actually given the approach clearance. All right, 160 at 20. Temperature 37, 1014. Get our VREF. VREF is 128, so...
FedEx 3650 Heavy, contact approach 125.7.
Salt Lake approach 125.7, FedEx 3650 Heavy. 1257. Salt Lake City approach FedEx 3650 Heavy, descending via the skis 5, leaving 14,800. Still current with Victor.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, Salt Lake approach after iron cleared the ILS runway 16 left approach.
After iron cleared ILS 16 left approach FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, so after iron we can take it down to 8,000. We'll pick up the localizer by then for sure. Decision height, not going to worry about because it's like clear blue sky. So 128. So across the numbers I need VREF plus 10, so we'll say 140 across the number. And at boot. And tower for 16 left. It's 1905. Got tower on the ready. We got our approach clearance, we're good there. Looks like we got TCAS within 6 miles, but he's pretty far out. He's climbing 800 feet below us. Probably won't even see him, it's too far out. I think nowadays you only see planes that are like within 2 miles, if that. Alright, glide slope always comes alive first.
We have ground Delta 121, push back from Bravo 10, facing east, right for taxi.
Delta 121, Reno ground, push on to Alpha, clear, expect runway 16 right.
Delta 121, we're ready for taxi. We push back from gate Bravo 10.
Delta 121, roger, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha.
That'd be a hinky
16
at
right via Alpha
11.
121.
It's 240. We'll go flaps 1, which is slats. We'll do auto brake low. Turn on all of our lights, seat belts. $43.27. Go ahead and arm them. Go ahead and arm approach.
Oh, yeah, turn on Delta 121, that's right.
Delta 121, Reno Tower, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, that's right, Delta 121.
FedEx 3650, heavy contact, Salt Lake City Tower.
Over to Salt Lake City Tower, FedEx 3650 heavy. So we're going to go to 1905. Salt Lake City Tower, FedEx 3650 heavy, establishing a localizer 16 left.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Salt Lake City Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land.
16 left, clear to land, FedEx 3650 heavy. Gear traveling. flaps are full. VRAF plus 10's 140. Brake spoilers armed.
The 121, contact departure.
And we'll do continuous ignition.
Departure goes 121. Departure Delta 121 with you 715.
Delta 121, Oakland Center, NorCal departure, radar contact. WS 845, contact Oakland Center 132.905.
Come a tiny bit faster, just because it's kind of gusty.
WS 845, Oakland Center, good morning.
Most part it's right down the runway, but it's still gusty.
700.
Good afternoon, Bozeman. Sorry about that. Good afternoon, Bozeman Grounds, Kayak 907 Lima Foxtrot. We'd like to pick up our IFR to Helena.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Your 907 Lima Foxtrot. Bozeman ground, clear to Helena Airport. Bozeman 6 departure to Bozeman as filed. Maintain 12000. Departure frequency 118.907. 44544.
You can never turn off the runway
Okay, clear
more
to
than a
Helena
90
via the Bozeman 6
degrees
departure, Bozeman transition,
unless you have
for
prior
12,000,
permission to do so.
118.97 and squawk 4544, 907 Lima Foxtrot.
So,
There's 7 Lima Foxtrot, read back to that.
so we'll stop here. Salt Lake City Tower, FedEx 3650 Heavy, the north cargo.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, taxi to North Cargo via hotel, monitor ground, have a wonderful day.
Parking via hotel, monitor ground, FedEx 3650 Heavy, thanks you too.
Delta 121, contact Airport Center 132.905.
13295, Delta 121, good afternoon.
Delta 121, Oakland Center, climbing into level 240.
Bozeman Grounds, Kayak 907 Lima Foxtrot, ready to taxi for IFR departure with whiskey from the general aviation ramp.
United 7 Lima Foxtrot, runway 12, taxi via Alpha, Kingston Whiskey.
12 via Alpha 97 Lima Foxtrot.
Sky 208, taxi Alpha now 126.6.
126.6, Sky 208.
If you guys like my videos,
Sky
please hit
208,
the
Seattle Center, thank you, Pingborn, altimeter
please hit the thumbs up on the video.
2988. Pingborn, altimeter 2988. Air 7 Tango Tango, descend via Zombies 5 arrival.
Go across this de-icing pad. That's all these are, de-icing slots. Don't need it middle of the summer. APU is available. A-Cars has its 113, I'll take that. Alright, flight plan, the flight is logged with FedEx.
Disconnected.
Now I yanked it back a little bit too far. I knew I was going to be a little bit fast because I was compensating for the gusty winds. The spoilers never really show up in the replay, at least on the outside. Sometimes they do when you get slower. Like now they're starting to pop up. You can tell that they were up though. Another FedEx flight down. Done and done. Yep. Hit that thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Catch you next one. Chase out.